Nc-Convention Watch and put in your zip code and find the over 6,243 watch parties taking place tonight across the country. So for those of you not here in Charlotte, you know how to get to those on our website. Again, osa.bo/convention-watch to find a watch party near you. And we would love to have you join our several hundreds of thousands of reporters across the country watching this evening. If you are in Charlotte and you haven't received an email with more details, you should have either received an email or be receiving an email soon. You can email us at incharlotte@baracobama.com. incharlotte@baracobama.com, and we'll make sure we get you the information we've been sending out in those emails to one of our watch parties in the Charlotte area to make sure you're able to watch the story tonight together with our grassroots supporters. We will do everything we can in the future to let you know when the President, when the First Lady, when the Vice President, and other principals are in your area. And we'll be in constant communication with you about that because we know the work that you took, those who are on the 931 program and others, in order to get your community credential. Again, we're sorry about the inconvenience this caused you and many of our other supporters out there. We're also excited about tonight and to share this night with you. You're the backbone of this movement and this campaign. And we look forward to sharing tonight with you. With that, I'm going to turn the call over to our fantastic campaign manager, Jim Messina. Jim?
Thank you very much. Hello, North Carolina. How are you? It's Jim Messina, the President's campaign manager. Thank you for joining us on this call, but most of all, thank you for everything you're doing out there now and up to Election Day. You know, this is a tough phone call, to be honest. You guys are the heart and soul of this team and this family, but your safety and that of our police and first responders always comes first. And, you know, the decision to move it back inside was agonizing. We would have filled it, it would have been standing room only, it would have been an amazing night. But safety has to be the number one, always forefront in our mind. So while we won't be able to see you in person tonight, we wanted to make sure you could hear from President Obama directly. He was very insistent on getting to talk to you because we wouldn't be here without you. And he knows it and we know it. You know, some of you may live in Charlotte and across North Carolina, or you're here from all over the country, and some of you are in your home communities across America, and you intended to join us tonight. And again, you know, our heart is saddened the fact that we aren't out there. But no matter where you are, we hope you'll gather with fellow supporters and watch the President's speech tonight and share this moment of history. Mr. President, I welcome you as the President of the United States. Hello, Mr. President. Hey, man. You have many people across North Carolina and the country. Go ahead, sir.
Well, listen, everybody, thanks, first of all, for taking the time to join me on the call. And I just want to begin by saying how much I regret that we're not all gathering together in one place to deliver my acceptance speech tonight. Obviously, I'm looking forward to laying out what are the stakes in this election and what my vision for the future is. And you know, because of the nature of our campaign, we've always been about getting everybody involved, making sure everybody is participating, and making sure everybody's got access. And you know, that's why we took a chance in Denver 4 years ago, and that's why we wanted to take a chance when it came to North Carolina. The problem was a safety issue. I could not ask you, our volunteers, our law enforcement, first responders, to subject themselves to the risk of severe thunderstorms. And you guys can imagine with all the magging that goes on and the security issues involved, getting 70,000 people into a place is tough. Getting them out of there is even tougher. And if we had started seeing severe thunderstorms and lightning in particular, it would have been a problem. And we would have had a situation where we were putting you guys at risk. So I know it's disappointing. You know, I've got to tell you, I saw some of my key staff who had come down here, and they've literally been working nonstop for months, just getting the logistics of this all put together. Obviously, they were a little bit crestfallen. And I know it's especially disappointing for a lot of you who worked hard to get your tickets to the event or traveled or planned to travel a long way at your own expense to be here. So all I can tell you is how much I appreciate everything that you've done. Some of you earned your tickets through the 931 program. 9 hours of volunteer work over 3 days for a community credential ticket. You've registered to vote. You've talked to your neighbors. You're doing unbelievable work that's making a difference in this close race. And you've also shown that there's plenty of enthusiasm out there. The issue in this election is not going to be enthusiasm, because I think about you all on buses and in carpools and airplanes traveling here to Charlotte. I know it's not just to see me, but it's also to see each other and to share common stories and hopes for this country, which is ultimately what this convention is really about. So my main message is we can't let a little thunder and lightning get us down. We're going to have to roll with it. And while we may not be able to be together in person, I hope you're still going to gather together at community watch parties that are happening not just here in Charlotte, but all across North Carolina, all across the rest of the country. I hope you tune in tonight, watch the speech together. Let me know what you think afterwards. Obviously, so far, we've had an unbelievable convention. Michelle, what can I say? I'm a little biased, but she was unbelievable. And yesterday, President Clinton, who I think broke down the issues as effectively as anybody could, to hear from ordinary Americans who tell the story of their lives, from veterans to business people to workers, and to hear some of our great governors and members of Congress. I could not be prouder of the work that everybody's done. Mayor Castro from San Antonio is obviously just an incredible talent. So I'm very proud of everybody and what they've been able to accomplish so far. And as I travel around the country over the next couple months, I hope we're going to be able to get together in your own towns, your own cities, and we're going to do everything we can to get you into events taking place near you. And our staffs are going to be in touch with you about that, so that hopefully you'll have an even closer front row seat to the campaign, which won't be hard to do since you're part of the campaign. And I'm so proud of the grassroots efforts all of you are doing, especially on voter registration. North Carolina, by the way, is Exhibit A of the unbelievable work that's being done at the grassroots level. You guys are blowing it out when it comes to registering voters. And we're going to have to work really hard over these next 2 months. I think hopefully at the end of this convention, people will say what we accomplished what we needed to and have delivered our vision for the country and offered a clear contrast to what people saw in Tampa. But this is still going to be a really close election, and the other side is preparing to unleash just a barrage of negative ads. They're getting massive checks from wealthy donors. The good thing is I've got you. So I really need your help, guys. I need you to prove the sayings wrong one more time. I need you to remember that nothing's more powerful than the work that you guys do. Nothing's more powerful than voices calling for change. I can't wait to share my vision for the future with all of you tonight, so I'm hoping you tune in. But most importantly, I just want you to know that this campaign's always been about you and what you guys can accomplish when you're working together. And I hope that you have just a wonderful time with each other. It won't be as big a crowd, and it'll be less fanfare and so forth than it would have been in a football stadium. But the spirit, that's the spirit that's in everybody's living rooms and small towns and big cities and suburbs all across the country. That's what got us here in the first place. That's what's going to keep us going and allow us to accomplish all the things we need to strengthen the middle class. So thank you, everybody. I'm proud of you, and I'll be seeing you in your home states sometime soon. Okay? Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, everyone, again for joining us. I want to highlight what the President said. We'll continue to provide you with information on how to find future gatherings both in Charlotte and across North Carolina. And then on a personal note, I just want to know how proud we all are of you, and as the President said, he is too, about what you've done. You guys really are the most amazing grassroots organization I've ever seen, and you're truly making a difference both in North Carolina and across the country. So thank you all again. Look forward to you joining house parties tonight, and we'll see you on the campaign trail. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
And that's my president talking to me.